slap him. Belly slap him.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Hey! You get choked out again, Jared. You get choked out again, baby.
Flip over and get them hooks, Andy.
He got scared. He got scared right there. Locked it in. Yeah! Yeah! Yo, Jared, that's the first tap out of the year, boy. How you feeling?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So day one, we're at the house, getting all of our stuff ready. We're heading to the field and doing pictures for Go Sports. So James is getting all prettied up here.
I was just gonna slick it right back. I'm hoping that the camera kind of just goes to here, so that way I look bald as fuck.
Come on. Oh,
damn, boy. Skirting on him.
Yep. And we're practicing damage. Nice cola, man.
Damage. Damage.
Me and Davey boy and the rest of the boys got to get our jerseys on. We're doing, I guess, headshots for all the Go Sports stuff. Alright, headshots are done. Now we're going to head over, sign in.
Frank, you gonna ask him a question?
Nope. Yeah, I got a question for you. You're going to change your clothes this week, you dirty slob?
What Frank is talking about being all insensitive, the airline lost all my clothing.
No, see, Tom's being like a real jugger right now. He's just blaming other people. Tom forgot to put it on the plane. He actually left it in his car. But it's not like a huge difference. Like, Tom changes underwear like once every 3 days to begin with, so he'll get it eventually.
Got the main boy, Jonathan Aflalo. He's here to get his Tomcat sticker. He's been supporting the vlog since day one. Plays semi-pro for Ralph.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan. I'm put it on my forehead, walk around. Tomcat tails right here.
We are out here walking the field Thursday afternoon. Let's check out all the shots. After spending some time walking the field as a team, we headed back to the team house, had a meeting, and discussed our game plan moving forward into our first game against Trade My Gun Outlaws.
The Outlaws looking fresh in those jerseys. This is the first time they'll be stepping on the field versus San Diego Aftermath, making the jump to the Pro Division.
Aftermath's first pro point right here on your right-hand side in the red. Black pants, red jerseys. Looks like Guest is going to get to the brick. Number 7, Tom Guest looking towards that D side.
Baldwin filling into the snake for Aftermath. He's playing really well in practice, getting in there. His move will be coming from the corner. Look at that. There's another kill now coming off from the Outlaws. So the Outlaws now down 2 bodies.
Now it looks like Baldwin getting into the snake too, and real calm, composed point here for Aftermath.
All moving down.
Everything right here. And I guess is going to come through, polish off the last 2 players.
They shoot the player heading out to the Dorito Tower and the snake corner on the break.
And pass the 50 quickly. Penalty though assessed.
It looks like this is it's a one-on-one.
It is a one-on-one, and I think they might have just traded out. Joe Cho over here as well too.
Oh, you think everyone's dead?
Is it Tom Guest?
It's Tom Guest, comes out of the Dorito corner, gonna save the point. Wow. Outlaws.
Wow.
3rd point. Melching, launching, taking advantage of the big window loss. He's gonna turn, he's gonna shoot Barga. No, he's gonna miss Barga. Good shot. Wow, Barga saving the day right there.
Barga keeps his wits about him there. Nice job by Barga to save that.
Barga, all he has to do is kind of come out wide here a little bit. He's got to talk to Diamaso, and Diamaso going to win the gunfight, so it's not going to need to happen. Point 4 now, Aftermath on your left. On the breakout, the Outlaw is going to lose a body. Minor penalty on Aftermath, going to lose 2. That's going to pull Barga. Looks like Baldwin's going to get that. So 1 body advantage for the Outlaws, immediately pressing up the field.
And then I think this Joe Cho coming through the center.
4 bodies down. It should be a 3-on-1 right now.
Outlaws still in this one.
The Aftermath player sitting at the center 50, posted, gun up towards that Dorito side. You can see, great shot right there on your screen. But what a great move. Does he miss? No, he gets it, and they trade out. Oh, that's Cantor. That's Cantor. CJ Cantor.
CJ Cantor coming through. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Baldwin getting creative over here on the snake side, cuts to the inside, gonna run the highway, and catches Gabe sleeping. Yeah.
You know, Aftermath, this is a solid squad. We got to play them last weekend, and they definitely are playing very well. They do get a shot now on the break on the snake side for Trade My Gun, so up 1 body. There's a big move through the middle, launching, lucky not to get a penalty. Nice job by Tom Guest to play that perfectly. He picks himself in, gets a shot. Aftermath, though, does lose a body now on the Dorito side, so at least 3 bodies left alive for Aftermath. Should be 3 bodies alive for...
It's like Berkeley gets chewed up trying to attack.
Aftermath loses Barga. It's a 2-on-2, 2-on-1 right now. Only Melching left alive over here. Tom Guest gonna get a wrap around, get a launch. Melching picks him up though, misses shot completely.
They're gonna
get taken. Oh, they trade out. So nice job by both those players, but nice job by Tom Guest to recognize the whole side of the field is blown. And Rob Velez in the back center playing this way. Now Ryan Izan makes his way to the center 50. Oh, it looks like Ronnie just took one in the loader. That would be a penalty. It's not. Ooh, Rob Velez gets shot.
Yeah, the chaos setting in here. It looks like, oh, Tom Guest narrowly avoids getting shot by Ryan Moorhead.
Oh, he hits him in the head.
Takes it in the head.
Ryan Moorhead did not know.
Buzzer first is what's going to happen.
Barga launches immediately, and I think Barga had the momentum, and Barga is going to get in there and steal the point away from Nico Hyde. Woo, here we go. San Diego Aftermath. They're flat right now. They're getting shot out of their spots. They're letting Aftermath dictate the pace of the game. That's not Houston Heat paintball. Fedorov is playing catch out there, and now Barga's about on the back from Baldwin.
Take a look inside, get that kill. Nice job by Baldwin.
So that game started off really well for us. We went up 3-0, and then they just started coming back.
To the 50 wrap around. Looks like he wants to run through. There he goes. He fully commits completely on to Aftermath side of the field.
Picked out a lot, but Ronnie's not going to do much. Well, here comes Tom, but he's probably going to trade his body to him.
Good move.
The really good thing was, although we were slowly losing our lead, and I'm sure people were getting stressed and worried about it in the pits, everything stayed super calm, and no one really freaked out.
In Heat. See the 5 bodies alive there on your screen. Here
Ronnie's
comes
coming
Dizon. Dizon fully commits.
He's going to
get one. Yeah, nice move by Ronnie. As Ronnie, they need one to tie. 3:40 to go. Here comes Ronnie. Dizon trying to crack this one open, but not able to get another body. Baldwin, though, going to get a minor penalty as looks like...
The way the cards were dealt at the end of the game, we ended up going to overtime with them and shooting their can player. So that Snakeside can player, Chad, he got a minor penalty early on. We shot their snake corner off the break, and then I also shot Monville in their Dorito side tower, who got pulled, and Ryan got shot immediately after that, but he was getting pulled on the penalty. We were on point, our shots were there, and we ended up taking that win 4-3. What happened right now?
What just happened is we went 2-0.
Damn, boys, Aftermath coming in hot.
Who the fuck wants it? We played Outlaws. You know, Jeremy Sound's a fucking pussy. His team thought like they were gonna beat us and shit. They deserved the pro spot and all this and that. Them motherfuckers got worked 6-2. Played Heat. World champions. Those my boys though. I ain't talking shit about them. It was a tough game. We won in overtime. Yep. First day. Let's go.
Let's get it. We did it. All right, we got 2 more fucking big games tomorrow.
Where's
Ironman and NYX. Grinder of a fucking game against Heat, like Dave said. They went up we went up 3-0. They brought it back. Like, great team. And then we took it to OT. They got some penalties really early on, then we came out on top.
Look at that. Matt Jackson first, Goldman second, Nick Laval third, Billy Bernaccia fourth, Smotrov fifth. And we got to get someone on that list tomorrow,
Get your
boy.
finger off of that.
Damn, G.
Where am I? Somehow.
No, Tom out here balling, but he does that thing, right?
Wait.
He be in the brick and like, I'll shoot somebody and he'll be like, he's out, and then they give it to Tom.
So I'm just out here trying to do my fucking job, locking it down this big boring brick where I just dump 20 pods, trying to get kills where I can.
But
and
see, like this is what I'm, like he just admitted.
Like,
all he be doing is shooting a gap, and he
I
got
know.
15 kills. Like, no, he don't.
It's honest work.
Honestly,
honest
though,
work.
That's good.
It's honest. John, what do you think about that 28% that they gave us against Heat?
Fuck all them hate man.
2-0.
Moving on to the second day of play, our third game of the tournament was against Ironman, and we ended up taking that game 5-2. I don't really have a lot to say about the match, but I don't think that they played to their strengths very well. So the score of that game was 5-2. So we knew that if we took the win in the Ironman game, we would be moving on to Sunday. Into our NYX game, there wasn't really a lot on the line for us. They had a loss or two. They needed the win to move on. As far as our relationship with NYX goes, I've played with them in the past. I know a lot of those players. I have friends on the team. So for us, it was more of a personal thing. We just all want to win. We're all competitors. And at the end of the day, we want the ability to smack talk the other team and have a little bit of leverage on those guys.
All right, let me tell you the deal. When we play Aftermath, you want to get a spanking. You like a bad baby. I'm just be like, no, bad baby.
Could you actually imagine being like scared of Harris?
Yo,
Like he looks like a big ass. He looks like a teddy bear with like a beard.
So let me ask you something. How mad are you gonna be when a flying leopard just runs past you and puts like 40 in your face?
Could you imagine getting dressed and being like, damn, this leopard sandana look fly as hell, dog?
Yo, can you imagine wearing those ugly ass tight pants you be wearing, like Speedos, and being like, oh, this is right.
Can you imagine being thin enough to actually be able to squeeze into those?
Damn, that's my boy.
Up 2-0 on NYX right now.
Put that away. We're in the middle of a fucking game. You just think you get the kill count leader and you get.
We're playing Harris and ours.
Imagine if Hitler was here.
That guy with like the
we're playing.
The guy with
wait, it's 2-0. Imagine if we were playing Harris and ours.
That's a guy with the cheetah thing on his head. Like he's got like this like it looks like he got it from like some sort of fabric store. We're taking a breather right now on Harris and ours.
I'm just taking it.
Very end of the game, it was 4-3. They were trying to tie it up. One of the guys here that you can see cut through to the center brick. He gets shot. He gets bunkered out by Rob, and you can see him come out on the wire. And he's actually the player who shoots me. I don't get shot by the snake guy. He gets a major penalty, and that automatically gives us the swing point. We were already up a point. It was 4-3. That major basically just sealed their fate, bumping us up one more, 5-3. And I'm not sure if they actually thought that they had gotten the point or if we deserved the major for some reason. But they basically just started going at us, calling for overtime, shouting out all sorts of ridiculous shit on the sidelines.
Pussies! 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 Get him, baby! All game! Fuck him! All game! Again! Say it again! Fuck you! Come on, what is it? Hey,
Let's all go to pizza together. I'm Mike. Buy HK, that's the word. Let's all go to the HK booth and buy some shit.
Milo, what's the initial call?
Yo, Harris, chill out, dumbass. What the fuck is wrong with you? You should have a leopard fucking thing.
Hey, somebody call security! Because Berger, you a little baby! You little pussy! We'll see you in the parking lot! Get the strap! Just kidding! Just kidding!
Hey, John, you guys are going to get smoked in the next round. One and done.
Hey, watch the interview. Watch the interview. You can come and get in on it too.
Fucking torch your ass.
You guys can't win any. You can come get it.
Hey, that's the first person you shot in like 3 years, bitch.
A bit more involved than what he originally thought it was. Paul, which side you on, dude? Game over? What? Harris, are you fucking kidding me? No way. Are you?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
A bit more involved than what he originally thought. Pussies! Let's go, we lost. Let's go. That's such bitch. That's such a bitch move, dude. Let's go. You guys suck. Harris, let's go. Let's go.
You want to get a spanking? You like a bad baby? I'm just like, no, bad baby.
And yeah.
So ended up winning what, 5-2? It was OT?
5-3.
5-3 game, yeah.
Shit got heated at the end. There's definitely some yelling going back and forth. I'm sure I'll clip in the interview and all that, but fuck, that was a fun game. NYX played well.
Those guys was fun, man. They like to talk shit. We'll talk shit back.
Yeah, that was a fun fucking game. 4-0, first pro event. See you boys on Sunday.
See you there.
That was wild. There's a lot of fun. You don't normally see that in paintball, which I like. I'm not sure as like the viewers, and I don't know what you guys think about that. But personally, I think that paintball often gets stale and you don't really get to see that side of things. And I think it's entertaining. I love when I see guys going back and forth at each other, bickering, getting each other's faces. I love it. I'm sure you guys are going to see that again because next tournament, we also play NYX. So keep your eyes open for that. Check it out on Go Sports. I'm sure that's going to be a hell of a match. So the funny thing was, like, after going through all these matches, I remember just kind of being in the pits, almost like laughing with my other teammates, almost like in disbelief. We have played paintball for a long time. A lot of our players have played pro paintball before, but I don't think anyone really expected to do as well as we did this first tournament. But overall, things were just going really well for us. I remember just sitting there being like, damn, like, we're really doing this. Like we can play. So that was a good feeling, and the team vibe and the mentality going into Sunday was awesome. So how things worked out, we would either play Thunder or Revo on Sunday morning. So we watched those games. Revo ended up coming out on top 3-2, and then we went on to play them. The final score of that match was 4-1, which put us up against Houston Heat again.
Came down to 2 one-on-ones, and it was Chad George playing the hero. Yet again, I'd like to welcome Todd Martinez up to the commentator booth as we start this match.
Aftermath losing one on the break from the Snake insert tower, but
Houston Heat losing Ryan Moorhead, so it's 4-on-4 situation here as we start things out in the semifinals. Look at this, Anta Tommaso past the 50-yard line and streaking up that D side, and there goes Ronnie Dizon, and everyone's focused on Frank right now. What an amazing quick move here.
Yeah, Chad George over here in the snake side corner. Fedorov launches, but he gets picked up on the move. Another body down for Houston Heat. Yeah, I mean, they're just out here playing paintball, just like Tom Guest said. You know, they didn't come in here with any expectations. They just said they were going to play hard, give it their all, and that's exactly what they're doing. It's paying off.
4, and here comes Guest. Taking out Chad. Trade out there.
3-on-1 situation. Chad George takes one from across the field. Aftermath going to go ahead and take this first point.
That's what you need out here.
Five alive on the break for Houston Heat. Fedorov making it out to the snake corner again. Baldwin making it out there as well.
Heat losing Chad Boucher from the Dorito.
They still got 2 bodies over there as Moorhead's in the brick playing heads up. Looks like Nico Hyde in this tall Dorito tower playing heads up as well. Fedorov makes his move into the snake. He's in snake 1. Anta Tommaso runs out to that Dorito corner with Guest, but he gets picked off and comes walking off the field.
I think that was a coast-to-coast shot from Fedorov.
It was, and you know, Fedorov's a smart player. He knew his team.
I played that tower on the Dorito side that had a ton of bounce shots coming into it. I stayed in that tower a little too long. I got shot in a bounce shot, which took it to a 3-on-4 in their favor.
5-on-4 for a long period of time. Try to make a move and get your team back in the point. Was exactly what he did.
And that is the situation. It is 4-on-4. The field. Here comes Baldwin, and Baldwin's going to get up into snake 1 as Fedorov improves his position into the 50-yard line.
Oh, man.
Fedorov just zoned up down the sideline. Baldwin and Barga over here for Aftermath, the tactical retreat for Fedorov.
And this point just kept dragging on, and I'm sitting on the side thinking, this could be the last point of the match.
Baldwin's completely relying on Barga right now to keep Fedorov from bearing down on him.
Fedorov goes back another bunker back into snake 1. Chad Boucher still alive at the brick for, I'm sorry, not Chad Boucher. It's Velez still alive at the brick for Aftermath. Fedorov has been working every microscopic angle of all segments of the snake. He actually just tosses a pod back to Chad George, and Chad's able to retrieve it.
Now he needs to get one to Ryan Moorhead. Oh, that's not going to work.
I think
I'm open.
Maybe Moorhead might have had
I think
3 or
Fedorov,
4 balls that
yeah,
finally made it from Fedorov over to Ryan Moorhead. Cross.
Player was. Oh, here comes Fedorov. He's thinking about it.
Does the jump shot at it. Varga still's posted up over ball.
But at one point in the game, so much time is ticking off, Fedorov ends up sneaking out of the snake, into the God, into the can, and he works his way all the way from the snake side of the field to the Dorito side. The way that our players were set up, David was protecting that 50 snake wire, watching over Garrett. Garrett was on the inside probing around, and Rob was also watching the Dorito side. So basically, Fedorov makes this massive retreat, and nobody picks it up. So in David's mind, he's still in the snake. Garrett also thinks that Fedorov is still in the snake. Nobody expected him to be way over on the Dorito side. David sees Garrett make the move. He plays off the move and doesn't see Fedorov come out of the snake. So David cuts the center to try and take out Moorhead and doesn't even make it to him because everyone's repositioned and we've completely lost track of the bodies. At that point in the match is when we lost. To burn off that much time in a game and to lose in that fashion when we had the ball was devastating. Whether or not you acknowledge it at the time, it does take the wind out of your sails as a team.
The combo of Fedorov, Chad George, and Ryan Moorhead yet again prevails here for Houston Heat.
Next point that we played, a bombshell went off. We might have lost a couple players, and we took a little bit too long to towel the point. So the final point, full court press, we had about 30 seconds left. We did what we could. I believe there's one player left. I was still alive in their Dorito at the very end. If I just pushed it a little bit harder, maybe we could have got that point. So those are the kind of things that are going over in my head, and I'm sure in a lot of other players after that game. So we did take the loss to Houston Heat 2-1. Although we didn't win that game, overall we're super happy with our performance. We played really good as a team, and we showed everyone that even though we lost some players and made some new pickups, that the heart of the team is still there, and that Aftermath can still go out and get wins. There were a lot of people doubting online before this tournament. I'm just glad that we can say, hey, like, what now? Make sure you hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Smash that subscribe button. That helps me out the most. And take care.
Well, we didn't.
It's third place.
We got third place.
It's like third place.
We got third place. Damn, Frank, our outfits are kind of looking a little similar.
Yeah.
Shout out to HK.
Tom out there borrowing my jacket. Boy,
Yo, are these yours?
Or Frank.